everybody. I'm on summer vacation from work, and we're kind of in a state of emergency, but kind of not. Like, most things are still open. People aren't really traveling, but it's okay if you go somewhere that's in the same prefecture as you or close to your house. And recently I had a lot of things on my mind, so I thought it might be nice if I visited some flowers. So I looked at something in the area and I found this, which isn't too far from me. This is called the Sunflower Hill. I think it's called like Soleil no Oka, like Soleil in French for sun hill. I don't know. Japan likes to mix a lot of languages. And this is a kind of like a theme park. I thought that it was just flowers, but actually there was tons of stuff here, and there's a lot of local foods that I'm kind of interested to try. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little walk around and see what we find. Wow, the outside of the building kind of looks like the south of France. Feels weird. It feels like I'm in the Mediterranean. It doesn't feel like I'm in Japan at all. Today's outfit is kind of like cottagecore. This setup is a top and a skirt. It's from a brand called Sneak Dip. I know the name's hilarious. And it's in Shibuya 109. And it mostly imports Korean stuff, but they also have their own designs. I really like them. They're really cheap and also kind of comfy. And my socks and shoes are from Dear My Love. Dear My Love is mostly an online brand. They used to do gyaru stuff, but now they do kind of more like Larm, more like Yume Kawa stuff. And my hat I got from AliExpress. And this bracelet actually protects me from bugs. And this bracelet I made myself. Here's the map. Actually, there's tons of stuff here. I thought it was just sunflowers, but there's a few restaurants, and there's some kind of like local foods that are supposed to be quite good. There's of course like sunflower themed stuff and alpaca ice cream. And this is in Yokosuka, so I know there's like, you can try navy curry, like what soldiers eat, so that could be quite interesting too. It feels pretty weird eating Japanese food in this kind of Mediterranean setting, but I got the thing that was recommended is tuna and white bait kaisendon, which looks pretty good. I think white bait is the popular fish around here, which means it should be quite fresh. And miso soup. Okay, recently what's popular is a lot of these drink bars. You can make mocktails and they give you little instructions. It's kind of popular at Saizeriya, and I've never done it before. So I'm gonna try this Coke Orange. So it said mostly cola. Then orange. This is the only orange they have, so let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna try my orange cola. It's actually really good. I was really surprised. I thought it was gonna taste really bad, but it tastes pretty good. It's not too sweet. I might actually try making this at home. And kaisendon. I always choose kaisendon everywhere I go. I guess it gets a bit boring after a while, but it's my favorite food. In England, when I lived there like 8 years ago, we didn't have kaisendon. I'm not sure if we have it there now. And there wasn't like a great selection of fish, so that's partially why I wanted to move to Japan. It's really good. This is Yokosuka, so it's really close to the sea, so I'm assuming the fish is really fresh. I ate tuna for lunch, I actually learned something kind of cool about eating tuna in Japan. Is that in Japan, when you buy tuna, there's the super red one, which is kind of cheap, and then the fattier and whiter it gets, that's the more expensive and more delicious it is. But back in Edo period, the red one was actually much more expensive, and only like the shogun and like really high up people could eat it because it's the fish that rots the quickest. And so I guess it was seen as being really elite and fancy and stuff like that. But now everybody eats the red tuna and it's not popular as much as the other ones. And I just thought it was kind of interesting. I'm not sure if you can see it in the distance, but that's Mount Fuji. I never get to see Mount Fuji, usually from where I live, so this is extremely exciting. The funny thing is you can see the sun's direction by which way they're facing, and they're always facing this way. So I guess that's from where the sun is strongest. Basically, tons of these like weird little amusement parks were made in the 80s during the bubble. And there are so many of them, and they're usually in the countryside, and there's always no one here. And they're kind of cheap. So if you want a really fun day out that's kind of cheap, search for these really random little amusement parks. Apparently they do a crocodile barbecue set. I will not be trying that today. This is the first place like a theme park I've been to where you can buy souvenir vegetables, and they're all huge and amazing looking. Oh my god. I don't even know what this is, a marrow? You can buy fuzzy alpacas. This place is awesome. It doesn't really look like an alpaca. Oh, this one does. This is very cute. Oh, they do pink ones too. Okay, I might actually get the pink one. A blue one? Oh my god. This doesn't even look like alpaca though. What's happened to his ears? Thank you everyone for joining me on this little excursion today. It was kind of random. I kind of decided to do this at the last moment. I'm surprised the sunflower is actually still blooming, and I think they'll be blooming until the end of August and the start of September. So if you're in Tokyo, I really suggest coming because there's no one here. It doesn't look like it's that popular, which is really unfortunate because there's so much stuff to do here. There's an onsen, there's go-karts, there's like a little water park. And it would be a shame if it went out of business because it's really awesome, and I would probably like to come back next year as well, particularly if you're an Instagrammer. There's lots of like nice little photo spots, and obviously they made it kind of Mediterranean themed, so it's like a different atmosphere to being in Tokyo, and it's really nice. It's really refreshing to just be able to touch grass. Today was very low energy because it's super hot and humid, but the weather is better than it has been. I think it's been reaching like 35-36 degrees recently. Today isn't that bad, so yeah, I'm very hot, and so I'm trying to not expend too much energy. I've been drinking stuff like this, which has electrolytes in it I sweat quite a lot, so it keeps some of the nutrients still in your body. So yes, please take care, particularly in the heat, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe.